Is known for its good neighbors and, of course, its good eats.
Of course. So now one local blog is trying to find the best dish you can eat in Buffalo. Buffalo Eats is a blog that's been writing about Western New York food for over a decade. In that time, it's won awards for Best Local Interest Blog and more.
Joining us now is Mark Goodwin. He's a contributor to Buffalo Eats to talk a little bit about the search for the best dish in Buffalo. Mark, I took a look at this very detailed and lengthy list. So set this up for folks who may not have seen this on social yet today. You guys have 4 categories, several dishes. How does it all work?
Sure. So in the past couple of years, like the past decade, we've done a couple tournaments, but we've kept it pretty specific. So we did best pizza, we did best wings, the classic Buffalo stuff. But this one, I was just thinking, I just wanted to try and get a more diverse, group of food in there instead of just pizza and wings. So I was just like best dish that's got to go. So we all 8 of us, all contributors, we had a whole Excel sheet going on of our favorite foods. We probably had like over 100 listed. Then we narrowed that down. So we just tried to touch on places, the big hitters like Bar-Bill and Carbone, stuff like that, that everybody loves. But we tried throwing a lot of local smaller places people might not have heard of, even in their neighborhood. A lot of local food that people might not have tried before, because that's the whole point of the account that we try to do, is just to really try to reach out to the community, really support the restaurant industry, because we know how hard it's been for them the last couple of years. So I'd say that's the main point of the tournament, just to try to find the best food in Buffalo and get people out of their houses and eat some good food.
Now, can I just say, it is torture talking about this before I have eaten my dinner.
Yes.
So it's funny, looking at this tournament on Twitter, you have so many people who are like, what about this place? What about this place? I can't believe this place isn't on here. How hard was it to narrow it down? Oh,
it's super hard. It was hard. And we knew those comments would come too, and we have thick skin at this point because we've done a couple tournaments, and so we just really tried to put our best foot forward, and we just tried to really just get as much of a diverse group of restaurants as possible. And even today we were thinking oh, we might have missed this place, but at the end of the day, we knew a couple people would have well, you left this out, you left Jim's Stakeout out, but it's okay. We just have fun with it.
Mark, do you have any early favorites among that list? Either one in each category or maybe a couple of top runners there?
No, for sure. I love Toutan's Nashville Hot Chicken. I worked there for a couple months, so everyone there is awesome. And another number 1 C is Ballyhoo's Mac and Cheese. If you're ever going to a Sabres game, it's right down the road. It's amazing. It's just mac and cheese. It should be so simple, but it is so delicious, I don't even understand it.
I am a sucker for mac and cheese. That's great to hear. So we'll end out with this. What are the nuts and bolts of this tournament? How can people get involved and vote?
So go follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Buffalo Eats. And we'll release the polls around 10 a.m. every morning, usually just on weekdays because the weekends aren't as super popular on social media. So just look out for us on Twitter tomorrow, 10 a.m. We're going to go live with the tournament, and we're going to see who wins.
All right, awesome. I'm excited to see who the big winner is.
I am excited, too. And you know what else about this, Mark, briefly, as Jordan and I were talking, in addition to the tournament, it really provides a good sort of roadmap for people to go out and try some of the best dishes at some of the best restaurants in the Queen City. So kudos to you guys for not only getting people involved, but also getting local businesses involved as well.
All right, Mark Goodwin of Buffalo Eats. That is all the time we have. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks again.